Hey everybody, it's Wolvash. Welcome to a brand new series, Control. Control is a third-person action game from Remedy Entertainment and 505 Studios, and it is focused on a woman who is investigating or infiltrating the Bureau of Control. And I'm not sure what that means or what that bureau is a part of or what it does, but we do know that she has some supernatural powers. Now, whether they are defensive, offensive, I'm not sure. Based on like the trailers, you see like her flying and some telekinesis, things like that. She also has like this cool sci-fi gun, this like modular pistol that she wields in the game. Other than that, I don't know a lot. I've managed to steer clear of this one for spoilers and everything, which is really good because it's one I was kind of excited for playing. My favorite YouTuber, Christopher Odd, did a run of this, and I wanted to watch it because I like watching his new stuff, but I knew that I was going to want to play this game, and I would get to it eventually. So now is the time. I do have the Ultimate Edition of the game, supposedly, so there's a couple of DLCs that we might get into. I'm having trouble accessing them right now. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but we'll probably cover the main game and the DLCs in this playthrough, just to cover everything that's available. So with no further ado, I'm excited to jump into this, so let's go ahead and boot her up. All right, let's see. Brightness is fine. We got headphones, English. We got subtitles. And I think we're good to move forward. New bureau employees often get lost in the shifting corridors of the oldest house. When in doubt, look for the green direction signs and consult the map. Was this like Hogwarts? Like the staircases slide around and stuff? Is that we're in the FBI version of Hogwarts? There'll be magic paintings letting us in to the different offices.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Jesse.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
I noticed too that it has kind of
I know I shut you out sometimes.
The snippets I've seen.
I'm always glad to hear from you.
There's kind of a half-life.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
It's like a Half-Life design vibe to the buildings.
We live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world. The room, and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank, baby.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
All right, we're here.
Anyone here?
Okay, now we're brand new into this. I want to take a second real quick. I want to go into the options mode because I'm noticing some artifacting going on. And I want to see. Just throw the VSync on it and see if that helps. I hope that it does. I could see it in the cutscenes. It's not noticeable a lot right here. But we definitely had some screen tearing going on in the beginning. And I would rather not continue through the whole game. So, alright, Jesse. Let's go explore. Of course the thing went off. Correspondence. Open collectibles. Oh, cool. We're going to have like... Ooh, multimedia too. We're going to have some cool lore in here. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices. Anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Really? Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks or ketchup bottles? What? All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Man, if I couldn't bring my rubber duck to work, I don't know how I'd get through the day. Internal lockdown in effect. Well, that would explain why no one's at security, keeping all the ketchup bottles out. What are we living in the end times here, people? I am psychic. The door's just open for me.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Do we have any, like, first person? We can do, like, a zoom over the shoulder. Alright, Bureau expenditures. I wish it would open up on the thing, but... Alright, expenditure summary, executive sector, quarter 2. Major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown, spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Compiled by the accounting department by the order of Zachariah Trench. That must be the, like, the chief. Alright. I like the old wood paneling, too. Oh, I like the zoom out when I run so we can see our whole body. Cool. And this, I saw this going in. Our bureau at work. We are the janitorial service for the afterlife, apparently. Is this Zachariah Trench? Director. Yep. He looked a little bit in the cutscene like Peter Stormare, but just a little bit. Not enough to make me think it was actually him they modeled him after. But like a distant cousin or something. There's a wide bowl toilet. Everyone's going to fall in there.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I duck? Nope, I can't duck, so I'll never get in here. It remains impassable. Or is that glass? That sure seems like it should be a doorway, doesn't it? But the door's over there. What a weird office setup. Because that's strange. Okay, never mind. This is a weird working environment. What you think are doors are not doors. The doors are all require special access. Look at this. Look at this. Just blank white, because remember you can't have any kind of like archetypal things. So if you can't have ketchup or a rubber duck, I'm sure you can't have a Snickers bar or a bag of Skittles. Security order. Federal Bureau of Control, attention all redacted. A shark, his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Good luck. It sounds like the world's best Mad Lib. Alright, now the doors should be back here, because the doors have to be somewhere. Like, you have to get into this room somehow, right? Oh, there's the janitor. He's the one that's protecting our work or whatever. Reports reminder. Hey, something that's not redacted. Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Your best, the admin team. Ah, the wonders of bureaucracy. Did you get those TPS reports due?
Hello?
We'll talk to him in a second. I know it's weird that we're walking around without acknowledging him, but we'll get there.
Hey, excuse me.
He's got wild hair.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Ati.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you halauta.
Wow.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
What?
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
A psychic axe murderer? You didn't say that out loud. Also, good thing the subtitles were on, or I wouldn't have known a word that he said. Man, you guys got some harsh lighting in here. She looks familiar for some reason. Like, I'm gonna have to look up the actress that voiced her, because usually they model them after them. Did we already come through here? Yeah, we did. Okay. We looped around somehow. Alright, Ahti.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
But Andy Dufresne
Will
needs
you
to
help?
escape. Cool. Courtney Hope. Courtney. Now the name does sound familiar. Again, I'll have to look her up. I like these like Netflix style credit intro things. Be like Mindhunter. Bureau of Control. Well, these organizations always have really old computers. Nice. Think you know what you're getting into? Not after watching that. Proceed deeper into the
Did I
bureau.
lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Stole her brother, huh? I know they're on lockdown, but my goodness. How did we get in so easily? Level 1 clearance needed. Can I turn this off? Can I? No? I can knock everything over, though. Make sure everybody knows I was here. Alright. Am I missing something? Oh, here we go. Approved terminology. I overlooked it somehow. Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Someone was killed with scissors. Either the person they're talking about or somebody else that person killed with scissors. I'm thinking how awful it would be to work in a place like this. Like, it's got this horrifically sterile environment, yet ominous. Like, the only thing good about it is it looks like it's straight out of an old, like, 60s or 70s TV show. I mean, they still use pneumatic tubes to get memos around. Correspondence. Do not disturb. Non-official. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Oh, the director's getting paranoid. Investigate the noise in the director's office. That's weird that I can open that. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Shit.
Ooh.
Shit.
We did see him shoot himself at the beginning.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Is she talking to her brother?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
She's been talking. Oh, wow. That's some chunky brain matter on the wall. Anything to look at over here before we pick up a murder weapon, which is really not advisable? Wouldn't have known what that was.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
That's that modified gun or that modular gun I was talking about.
Look at this place. Where am I?
They're kind of... I'm scared the subtitles are going to spoil something. Because there was clearly no way we were supposed to understand that, yet it told us a bunch. That makes me worried. that we're going to get things leaked to us a little too early. It's cool marble. Yeah, this is wild. Oh. Melee with Y, huh? Ooh, you punch like a tank, girl. I know tanks don't punch. Control the gun, house.
Okay, now I have a gun.
I can aim. Obviously I can fire, so I can fire or I can tight fire. Recharging. Oh, so there's no reload, it's just a recharge time. Okay, cool. See, that's why I fired it now, so I could figure that out. Alrighty. Service weapon regenerates. It regenerates ammunition automatically when not in use. Yes, we figured that out. What are these little blue glowing spots on the ground? Does it, like, matter where I hit them? No, they just stumble. They don't break off legs or anything. So, as in real life, we go center mass. Or in the crotch, whichever's closer. Whoa. Oh, cool. Even if you don't empty it, it will regenerate. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Okay. We wield the gun. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I have no idea. Let's go take a peek. Okay, we are going to have, wow, pretty extensive map, actually. Wait, can I duck now? Oh, I'd have a gun to learn how to duck, huh? There we go. Holy crap.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Oh, it's actually her now.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Alright. Did we just learn something? Collectibles? Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss corporate guard security. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. And Trench's photograph. I love the actual actors mixed in. It's really cool. Service weapon, OOP-1KE, containment procedure. No unique procedures required. This object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows parutilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. The subject will determine whether, I'm going to say redacted instead, whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, although their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted many forms throughout history, redacted Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If the objects of power are the conversions of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. Oh, cool. So our weapon is like... Is that...
Objects
cool.
of power can cause
We can
or
see the
be
full thing.
results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Okay. So they're saying that this weapon is the embodiment of famous weapons throughout history, mythology, whatever. Like, it's Excalibur, it's Mjolnir, it is all of these things. Whoa, what is that? More reading? Oh, we're gonna have weapon mods, personal mods. Okay. You now have a clearance level. Interesting. What was that? Did this just open up? No, it did not. That did, but we've already been in there. So where are we headed? We're just going further into the Bureau. What is that on the ground? Just a coffee mug?
Hotline.
Whoa.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Is that a person hanging?
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Whoa, let's get out of here. Get him. Headshots. Headshots whenever I can. There we go. Enemies drop health elements. Undefined reading. Open assets. Oh, okay. Okay. we'll just keep getting these things as we move along, and it'll probably, as our security clearance goes up, from who I don't know, but we'll find out more about it. Whoa. They're just like floating in the air. Oh, didn't even see him. Dude. That's fun too. And this guy's just hanging from the ceiling. I thought he had committed suicide. I didn't know everybody's just floating in the air. What is this? Executive meeting minutes. I'm sure this will be agenda for next executive meeting. Rising cost of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. What's with the mold? Upcoming annual survey review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Sounds like a good waste of time meeting. Look at, that's us. What are we doing in here? Yeah, it's a little thing, but I love that the windows and stuff shatter in our firefights. Just gives a little more weight to what's going on. That's why everything's so, like, flimsy and knockable, because they want you to feel the impact of your fights. And what was this? His life is in your hands. Let's work hard. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside the building. I guess when you're scared of, like, items having their own power, that's a real concern, actually. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Don't let mold hitch a ride. This is not a good workplace. This shouldn't be warning me about mold from my workplace. Don't take it with you. That's company property. Alright. Well, we have to activate this to do something new, and I think we will do it next time. I think we're doing pretty good at exploring right now, and we will keep it here. I had something more important to say, but it lost my mind because I'm distracted by the whispering voices and floating corpses everywhere. It's like being at the bottom of Pennywise's lair. Alright, well, that being said, we will pick up here next time. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm excited about this. I've been on an indie game kick, so this AAA thing is like scratching an itch I haven't had in a while. So, alright, we'll pick it up here next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.